welcome to Series 2 of the Big Change podcast brought to you by Callisto Grand. In this series, the focus is on leaders and entrepreneurs, people who break the mold and push back barriers to fulfill dreams and ambitions and are successful in their own right. We explore the change catalysts, how to maintain passion, focus and dedication over a long period of time.
I decided to move to Rio de Janeiro and study music, study drums, study percussion, study that Latin American feeling.
My guest today is Jakub Škrha, the founder of the Ritmo Factory. Ritmo Factory is a modern drum show playing rhythms from all over the world with their own unique interpretation. Primarily influenced by Brazil, South America and samba, the Ritmo Factory is a stylish show performed by professional drummers full of energy and spirit. Myself and all our guests at last year's Credit Matters conference will vouch for that. Good afternoon, Jakub.
Hi everybody. Hello, Mark.
It's great to talk to you again. I met you at the beginning of 2019 and you were playing at a ball in Brno. And after you guys had finished your set, I invited you there and then to perform at our Credit Matters 8 conference. So take us back. How did it all start?
Yeah, it was nice to meet you there on the ball. It was really nice to see you all guys there to enjoy it. And it was really nice then when you invite us, our band Ritmo Factory, to your conference. It was really an amazing event, let's say, with you all. It really took me back to Rio when everybody of you was playing drums. There was like 100 people, I think, maybe even more, playing drums, everybody together. It really took me back to Rio. And that's the point when everything started, you know. Few years ago, I decided to totally change my life. And from the normal job, I was work as IT programmer. And I decided to totally change my life and live my dreams. And I decided to move to Rio de Janeiro and study music, study drums, study percussion, study that Latin American feeling. And after a few years, I came back and I created this band. And here we are, playing on the events and enjoying the time and enjoying the life, let's say.
So you were working as a IT programmer in Prague. So were you already playing drums or doing any other kind of musical pastimes in the evenings or something like that, maybe?
Yeah, I'm playing drums since my child. Since I was child, I was I think 10 years old. I start, in 15 years I played with my first band. So it was really the hobby all my life. My favorite hobbies, but it was as I said, just hobby. I was following the, let's say, kind of normal way to study, finish the high school, finish the university, and then go to work to big companies, start my career, and normal, let's say, normal way of life.
So you're working in IT, you're playing in pub bands and so on in the evening, and what was the movement towards the samba environment? Were you doing that in Prague or Brno or other places in Czech Republic?
Yeah. At that time I was living in Prague because after I graduate, I decided to move to Prague and start my IT career there. And at that time I was visiting samba school there in Prague, playing on every Monday evening, and some concerts, and spent my free time after work. But I was still practicing more and more because I really love this. I really love music, and I was feeling that I need to do even I am programmer or I have another kind of job. But then everything changed, and And then I just like feel really, I just felt really empty. Let's say like this, really empty. When I look in front of me, I could see nothing. When I look behind me, I couldn't see anything. So I was really just empty, and there was some problem with the job and problems with the relationship and really big problem in the family. So that time I just like decide to, hey man, that's time to change your life, to live your dreams, and to follow your instinct, let's say like this. And I decide to quit the job, and I decide to move to another part of the world, to Rio de Janeiro, to start to play there and to start to learn music and to play there on the carnival.
So to picture the scene then, you're a young guy, you're a Czech speaker, and you just rock up in Rio with a backpack basically and some money in your pocket and a backpack, and you don't know anybody, but you know that you want to find the best samba players in the world, basically the best samba drummers. Yeah. So how did you go about that on day one? So you arrived there. How did it actually manifest? You from the airport to a hostel, and how did it go?
Yeah, it was like let's say I was really crazy. I was really crazy because, as you said, it was really like this. I just like from day to day, you know, I just decide to change the life. I bought the one-way ticket to Rio, and I moved there. It was really the decision which I make in few weeks, you know, in few weeks. And I came there, and of course I didn't know anybody there. I didn't know anybody. I just had one address of my hostel, as you said, and I moved there. And now let's the adventure start. So I spoke a bit Portuguese because as I said, I was playing samba before, and sometimes I was translating the lyrics of the famous samba songs, and I was meeting with the Brazilian people, and I was like little speaking Portuguese, but very little and very, very bad. So that time I came to the samba school, which I would like to join, and they just look on me and, are you crazy, man? What are you doing here? You from Europe, like gringo from Europe with blue eyes and blonde hair, you know, and white skin. What are you doing here? You know, like what do you want? I mean, I want to play samba with you. I want to learn with the best. I want to study with the best. I want to be with you, and I would like really go to the inside. And they said, no, man, there is no way. Go home. So I went home, and I just came there again next week, and just I came again, and after a few weeks, the leader of the band, one of the leaders, because the samba band, it's a huge thing, you know, it's like 200 drummers, then dancers, and then this kind of you know, this part of the parade and this part. So in total, the samba parade has like 3,000 members. So the samba band has like 200 people, and to control it, you need more people to control it. Like it's called the directoria. And one guy from the directoria came to me and said, "Okay, you want to play with us? Okay, take this drum and show us what you know, what you can." And I was like shocked because there was like 300 people, 300 one of the 300 best samba players from samba, you know, and now I have to show them what I know, what I can. So that time I was feeling really like it was a big adrenaline in my body, and so I start to play. You know, 300 people looking on me, just, you know, if he is playing good or not. And so I was really nervous. And then I stopped, and the guy said, "Okay, it can be, but right now play with me." And then he really started playing fast and good and very complicated, just to show me that I'm not good enough. Mm-hmm. So of course he did it. and he said, okay, man, this is like, you know that you cannot do that, and so I'm so sorry, go home. And I was really like sad about that, because I want, you know, I want to live that kind of dream. And but another guy from directoria started, hey, he can do that, he's good enough, he's good, you just want to you know, like kind of destroy him. But he's good enough. And they then start fight like together, and then the rehearsal start, and it was over. But I was like said that, okay, what can I do? That's like my dream, which is like to go to the biggest parade on the world for thousands of people, just disappear. But I came there another week, and they was like look at me, and they just said, oh guys, can you see him? He's really crazy. He's here still. He's still here. He really won. So he came to me, the same man, and he said like, hey, you are not bad, but you are not good. You should practice a lot, but you can stay with us because you showed that you really want. I didn't see it before, like somebody really came back and back, and as you did. So you can try it with us, and then we will see. So I was there. I was really happy that I could even like study with them, and then it's everything was like week after week, you know, week by week, getting better and better. I was meeting new friends, and then really the my dream came true, and I was there on the biggest parade, and the big stadium. There was like 50 or 60,000 of people screaming for you, and trust me, that's the really like feeling, which is amazing feeling. At that time I was feeling something like Beckham, you know, like some football star or something. So like this.
Were you in the Maracanã? Is this in the Maracanã Stadium?
Yeah, it's the same size. It's the
okay.
same size.
So something similar. Okay. So you started this. You first went to Rio. How many months before the carnival?
Yeah, almost 4 months.
Right.
4 months.
So
yeah.
in October, because the carnival's in February, I think. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So
It was September.
Okay, so not a great deal of time then. So you're just sheer persistence, and you just kept turning up and turning up and turning up. So they admired your persistence, your passion, and recognized that you had a talent. And then somebody says you can join the band. You're in, and you're going to play in the Rio Carnival.
Yeah.
So, what was your emotions then? Because you must have gone from, I don't know, through a whole range of different feelings, from like absolute euphoria to maybe waking up the next morning and go, my God, my dream's coming true. You know, now I'm going to play in front of millions of people. You know, I mean, you must have had a whole range of emotions. Yeah.
Yes, it was really that when it finished, the parade, when it finished, I was like totally shocked, because that time I was like, I changed my life, I quit my job, I moved to other part of the world. I really like fight with like a kind of fight with the local people, if I can join them or not. And then I did everything for this 45 minutes of parade.
Right.
And I was like, the answer, yeah, like for me was, yeah, it was sufficient. I was like feeling, because it was really, really something amazing when you feel it, that thousands of people are there for you, because of you, because you are the part of this. That's really amazing feeling. I was totally emotional, and I was like, there was 200-meter guy, Brazilian, big, you know, big arms, big shoulders, and this, you know, like muscles and this, and he was crying.
I can imagine it's
I was when I saw it, I started as well, because it was something you cannot describe when you changed your life, and you are going to do something like this, and you are playing first league The time. This is
Yeah.
first league, first world league.
So after this first carnival, then, which is a pretty amazing high in itself, what happened next? Did you return to the Czech Republic, or what came next?
Yeah. I should return to Czech Republic, and when I returned back, I just like I was just feeling okay. One of my dream, it's done,
Mhm.
and what can I do next? And that time I was feeling really like this is not enough. But this is normal. When you get something, you want more.
Yes.
That's normal. That's we are human. And that time I decide, okay, that's the time. This is not place for me in Czech Republic, in Europe. So I want to study more. I want to go deeper. I want to be really good, and I want to create something special. And so I decide to move there. So I decide to move there in totally without return ticket, without any plans like for the future. And I rent the apartment, and yeah, I was there living, studying, and studying music, and going deeper and deeper of this culture.
So you continued with the same drum bands or other ones to basically now do your education. And was there qualifications you could take in this, like formal qualifications, or just local recognition that you received, you achieved a certain level?
No, I got study visa, and from official music school in Rio de Janeiro, for 1 year, for 2 semesters. Like, because that time I was already after a university, so I wasn't looking for some paper. I was looking for the real experience. So I got this opportunity for 1 year visa, 1 year for study to study there 1 year in official music school. And that was I was studying with this I was playing in the same band. I was studying on the official music school. I was studying like private lessons with the best teachers. I was every day going somewhere to study and play. And yeah, it was like this.
Okay. So, and was there a moment then a defining moment when you thought it's time to go back to Europe, or because I guess you must have been, you went with so much money, you must have been running out of money, or paying for your rent and so on. Was there a moment that said maybe now's the time to return to Europe again, or were you going to stay there forever?
Yeah, I was when I was moving there. It was my idea to stay there forever, to live there, because after all these bad things which happens before, as I said, like I totally everything was bad. I was feeling like new hope there, or like new home there. And it was nice. But as you said, nothing is forever. And that time, because that time I was again, like, let's say, poor student, so I couldn't pay for the uh, rich apartment. And so I was living that time in favela.
Okay.
And yeah,
Right.
because there is no other choice. If you would like to stay in Rio de Janeiro, you don't have you should pay a lot for the nice apartment, for a nice flat, or you can stay in favela, which sounds crazy. And as I said, yes, I am crazy. I am
And they have
crazy.
a
And
favelas have a reputation for being dangerous places. Did anything happen to you that was untoward or scary or anything like that?
when I was moving there, when I was moving into the favela, everything was all right. I was living there few months, several months, like nothing happened. Everything all right. I had really nice view. I didn't need any picture in my flat, because the view from the window was an amazing picture.
Mhm.
And so everything was all right. I was walking there, all people around know me, like, yeah, it was everything all right. But one day I was walking around, again as usual, because over the favela you have very nice forest and views for the city, for whole Rio, and it's really nice, really amazing, really. And I was moving there and running there, for example, and I was walking there, like relaxing. And one day I was walking around the forest and the this, and I I met four guys, like 18 years old, something like this, and they had they had weapons, big weapons, and grenades, and this stuff, and just look on me and, hey man, speaking Portuguese, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? You are police, go on the ground. And I was like shocked, really shocked. They had really big weapons which I have never seen before, and I was really like, oh my God, what's that? What's that? And so I lie on the ground, and they was asking me, what are you doing here? Who are you? What are you doing here? You are police. You are here to take the pictures of us, of our gang, you know. And I said, no, I am living here in front of the bakery. I'm living here half year. I'm here for studying music and this stuff. And no, we don't trust you. We don't trust you. So I was, and I was trying to explain to them. That time I was speaking Portuguese. Right now I speak Portuguese. My Portuguese is better than my English, I think. And so I was explaining them, but they didn't believe me. And they want to see my phone, like the photos of the phone, because they thought that I was taking photos of them. At that time I just said in my head, like silently, here is my phone, take the phone, just let me go. Tomorrow I will come here with 10 more phones, just let me go home.
Okay.
And he started to look on the photos, and that time I really like realized what is going on, because still the first minutes, seconds, I was like shocked. But that time when I gave him that phone, and they didn't ask me anything, just look on the pictures, I really realized what is going on, and I was starting shaking. And I just, you know, as you know it from the movies, like I just in few seconds I saw like all my, like from the childhood, my family, my mom,
life went before you. Yeah?
My life, you know, in few seconds is really it. And now I believe that, like, really it happened to me. And then the man just said, like, just finished the looking the photos, and he just said, return me the phone. And he said, we are so sorry about that, but this is our work, this is our job here. We should protect our area, and we are here like first, and the war is going on right now.
Okay.
I said, okay, so go home, and better you will not come here anymore. So I went home to my flat and was like, okay, what is boss? And second day I realized that start really big shooting, and between two gangs, and very big war starts that in their favela. Really, let's say almost in front of my house.
This must have been terrifying. I mean, I can't imagine how you felt at this stage. So did this influence you to leave?
It was really bad, and that time I was like almost around almost without money, and the visa, the 1 year was over me. I was trying to prolong it, and I get a phone. And you know, I believe in some kind of signs, you know. And I get the phone, like, and they call me, like, my friend from Czech Republic. Hey man, I have a job for you. You will play with one of the most famous pop rock singer in Czech Republic on the big stages, and I have whole summer for you, the full diary of the concerts. So this happened in favela, the shooting, this job offer, almost without money, And the most important thing, what happened that with the family, it starts a little bit everything better, because as I said, as I mentioned on the beginning of this interview, there was the biggest starter of this was like family problems, and it gets better. It was problems like healthy problems, and so it gets better. And that time I already like felt as well that it's time to go home to take care about me and about the family again.
So all your planets kind of lined up. You got a job offer at home.
Yes.
Your money and visa were running out, so there was a sign that maybe
Yes,
you
exactly.
return to Europe. So
exactly.
You played this amazing summer, playing in these huge audiences around in the festival season and so on. And then after that, what happened after that? So what time period are we now? We're a few years ago, yeah.
Almost 3 years ago, and that time I returned back after. So in total, it was 2 years. 2 years I spent in Rio, and that time I returned back. I played this really, like, you know, I was feeling really good, and it was really nice when you come on the stage on the festival for 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 people, you know, and you got money for this, and like, of course you are not getting rich, but it's enough for you to live, and to be, you know, to everything is all right.
Amazing experience. And so how then? So from that, so about 3 years ago, how then is this now the kind of the genesis of the Ritmo factory from this moment? You got this talent,
yeah, and
in Brazil. You now know that you want to play, or you've wonderful experience in playing in front of huge crowds. What happened next to get to the Ritmo?
Yeah, that's exactly the point when Ritmo Factory start. After this summer with the professional band, I decide that I have something to say. Let's say like this, and I decide to invite the one of the most professional drummers from Brno and Prague and around to create this band, Ritmo Factory. And yeah, and it was very good decision, one of the best decision in my life, because after this 2 or 3 years, almost 3 years, we did a lot of job, and really we did a lot of job. Which no another band can imagine. In few months, you create the show, create the program, the offer, and we start to play on very nice events, like some private events for companies, team buildings, festivals, you know, whatever. Our portfolio is big right now. We have samba band with Brazilian singer and guitarist, and we have our drum light show, which is something really unique here in Czech Republic and around. Yeah, we have very big portfolio with the dancers, and so right now it's my job, and not it's my job which I'm doing it. I'm working on management. I'm working on as drummer, as manager, and of course not just me. We have big team right now, and let's say it was like kind of a successful startup.
Yeah, well, yes, and in such a short period of time. And I've seen you guys a few times now, like I said at the beginning, and it is an extraordinary and uplifting experience. It is unique. It's not something I've seen before, and I recommend anybody to get in touch with you and enjoy the Ritmo experience. So where do you go next? What's the future?
Yeah, well, the future of today, it's really unpredictable, as you can see. With this pandemic global situation, is everything a bit harder. Right now, we are focusing on for international market, which we would like to do with our drum light show, which is drum band with special light effects and electronic music, and it's going to be really fantastic.
Well, I hope you can bring that to our conference next year in September in Prague. So,
Yeah. I hope yes. The last conference we played there, it was amazing, and we believe that on the next conference we have a lot of more to show you.
we're gonna rock Prague, that's for sure. Yeah, September 2021. Okay, Jakub, but we're time is beating us. That really is the most extraordinary story. I can't thank you enough for sharing it, and I'm really looking forward to finishing the editing of this and putting it out, and for many other people to listen to it. So thanks again. God bless you. Take care, and keep inspiring people. It's a wonderful story.
Yeah, thank you so much for invitation for this interview. Thank you so much, and hope to see you soon, all of you guys, on the conference in September. And take care, everybody.
Thanks a lot, pal. All the very best to you. Cheers.
Cheers.